I'm gonna be reacting to the Afro Latins in Ecuador, and I remember seeing a documentary on the Ecuadorians that's dark skinned, Afro centric, and I remember they was interviewing a lot of the elders, and the elders said how they are treated in their country, their own country, like the blacks that's treated in America. And let's get something straight. The blacks and other dark nations that's treated very unfairly in America and all these other countries, all white folks do not agree with this. This is why I say you can feel the way you feel. Some people don't like white folks, but me, I love everybody. I love everybody. Everybody. I don't care race, creed, or color. So you cannot blame all whites for what other whites have done. That's the ignorant ones. So in Ecuador, you have the light skinned Ecuadorians that don't like the dark skinned Ecuadorians, the Afro Latins, Afrocentric ones, the dark skinned ones. And it's the same in our, black Americans culture in our neighborhood. It was always the light skin that really didn't like the dark skin. I was called darky, nappy headed Negro. I don't want to say the other thing. I'll say it, nappy headed nigger. This is what the dark skinned people in our neighborhoods had to go through. While everybody was, running around trying to get the light skinned women, I was always attracted to dark skinned women with natural woolly hair, dark skin, no makeup. And this is why I'm attracted to Afro Latin women. Beautiful, natural, no makeup, just naturally, built, naturally, inclined. They don't have to have no type of makeup, no nothing. This is what we've been going through for years. And, I hate to say it's never going to change. So it's not just white folks, the bad ones. I call them uh, like the clan member type. Because you have the good white folks, you have the bad white folks. You have the good black folks, you have the bad black folks. You have good and bad in every way. So all this prejudice and bias, I don't deal with this. But to make a long story short, I remember seeing a video on Ecuador and how the light skinned ones really, really treated the dark skinned ones very bad. Very bad. Let's get this.
Make up roughly 7% of the population at around 1 million people. The majority of Afro Ecuadorians live in the province of Esmeraldas, as well as in the Valle del Chota in the Imbabura province. The capital Quito and the city of Guayaquil both have a significant black presence. Enslaved Africans were first brought to Ecuador in 1553 by Jesuit priests, where they worked in agriculture.
That's another thing. Slavery was not just in America. It was all over the planet, all over the world. But it seems like the Afro Latins have more respect for their culture and their ancestors than black Americans. I'm going to get hammered for saying this, but not a lot of black Americans have respect for their ancestors and have respect for that what their ancestors had to go through for us to be here, for us to have jobs and drink from the same water fountain and going to the same bathroom. And instead of coming in the back door of a restaurant or of a movie theater, going in the front door. You know, instead of sitting in the back of the bus, Rosa Parks said, "No, I'm a human. I'm gonna sit in the front of the bus." So a lot of Black Americans really do not respect their own culture, but Afro Latins do.
Work and ranching. Today, Afro Ecuadorian culture is famous for marimba music, as well as dishes containing beans, fish, rice, and plantain, all of which speak to their African culinary heritage. In 2006, the Collective Rights of Black and Afro Ecuadorian Peoples Law was passed. Since 1997, the first Sunday of October is celebrated as Afro Ecuadorian Day. Salient Afro Ecuadorians include the late politician Jaime Hurtado, the State Attorney General of Ecuador, Diana Salazar Mendez, and the Nobel Prize nominated writer Nelson Estupiñán Vaz.
The video does end right there. It was a short video. But look how Afro Latins, how they celebrate and they embrace the culture. And there's something wrong with a lot of us Black Americans. We could say Black Lives Matter, but kill each other. We can say Black Lives Matter, but can't even get together to make your own community or your own business. So Black American blacks need to start watching to way these Afro Latins, you know, deal with each other and how they embrace each other in the culture. We really should. Hashtag just us, take the green pill and go. This is Big Hawk, and until the next video, peace and have a blessed one.